Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Pat Moriarty Surf. It's my goal to bring you guys educational, relatable, and entertaining surf content. So if you like this video, you're going to love the other videos in the series, so make sure you go check them out. Additionally, if you could like, subscribe, and comment, that goes a long way in helping me out. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, today's episode is going to be a little different. I'm going to be comparing my surfing ability to Rob Machado's surfing ability. And the main focus here is how to surf with style. So I think I just got into surfing a year and a half ago. And when you get into surfing, what you really, all you're concerned with is essentially like survival. You're concerned with paddling out, not getting in anyone's way, catching a wave, and hopefully just making the wave. And then as you progress in surfing, you start to appreciate certain turns, moves, and progressing in style. Sorry, that was my dog. So in this video, we're going to run through Rob Machado surfing and then compare it to my surfing and see how I can surf with a bit more style. So let's get to it. All right, so I slowed down his backside wave here because I'm going to compare it to my backside wave I got recently and see what the differences are. So first thing I want to you guys pay attention to is right off the takeoff. He's in a good position, and then watch what he does on this first turn. He's able to hike up to the top of the wave. Now, something I've mentioned a lot is creating potential energy, right? It's all about conservation of momentum, surfing, essentially. So he's able to get to this top part of the wave here, and that allows him to utilize, to actually create as much potential energy as he can on this backside top turn. Now, what he does next, which is something I need to work on, is look at this turn. He's going this way, right? He's going back towards the white water. Right now, my turns are more sort of loopy and just go down the wave and I lose momentum. What he's able to do is go so far out, snap the turn, and then be able to head actually towards the white water. So going towards the peak of the wave instead of just down the shoulder. And this is super important for maintaining speed because all the power in a wave comes from that white water. So if you want to use the wave as efficiently as possible, a general rule of thumb is turns out on the shoulder, come back to the white water, generate speed, set up your next turn using that white water. This is something that Rob Machado does better than anyone. He's such an effortless surfer. And really the key to being an effortless surfer is using the wave. So if I can compare it to something like golf, I used to play a little bit of golf. There's a saying in golf, let the club do the work. So you'd have guys that had these nice smooth swings and were able to hit the ball a mile, but these big strong guys that couldn't hit it too far. Because essentially you want to be efficient and you want to utilize the tools that you have. Same thing in surfing. You want to be super efficient with your movements. Obviously, Rob Machado's an older guy now. There are other guys that are better athletes, but he's super, super efficient. And that's what he's able to do here. Just be very efficient with the wave, work back to the white water, as you can see, right back in this pocket where the white water is. And he's able to queue up his next turn. And then once again, so he queues up the next turn using the white water and then is able to get to the top part of the wave here. So that's 2 turns in, let's call it like 3 or 4 seconds where he's able to go up and down. Really impressive. And then this last turn here, look at how deep into the white water he gets, right? He snaps around here and then comes all the way into this white water, and he's going to use that to regain some speed and get another turn in. Beautiful. He's one of the best in the world at doing this. Really smooth surfer. That's how he got to be so well known. And you can just see he takes his time, he's efficient, and he uses the white water. Now let's run it through my backside surfing and see what I could do a bit better. So as you can see, my turns are much less exaggerated, and he can do that turn where he essentially goes one way, snaps around, comes back to the white water, goes the other way. And let's see my first turn here. Look at where I am on the wave, right? I'm essentially just halfway up the wave. I haven't created any potential energy, or a tiny, tiny bit. So I initiate my turn when I'm maybe a foot above the midline of the wave. Instead, I would like to be initiating my turn around here. If I can initiate my turn around here, that would give me the potential energy of the wave to work back down. And then on my way down the wave, you can see I'm pointed just north-south here, right? What Rob was able to do, if we remember, was he was able to turn at this part of the wave and then shoot back into this whitewater section. So his board was actually going left to right instead of north to south like mine is. So as a result, I slow down and I have to wait. And so I sort of wait for that whitewater to come hit me, regain some speed. However, if you look at the part of the whitewater I'm at, I'm not in the ideal part of the whitewater. Right here, I have very low potential energy because I'm low on the wave. So I'm in that whitewater, but it'd be much better if I was up here in the whitewater, because I would have the whitewater and the potential energy of the wave to be able to slide down and queue up my next turn. So right here, I think, is the perfect screenshot to see where I'm just not in the right part of the wave. If I could turn back and snap into this part of the wave, that'd be beautiful. I'd have this ramp to slide down, queue up my next turn. However, I'm at the bottom here. And with everything of surfing, once that first movement, if you're not efficient and you're not really on it with that first movement, the rest of the wave is sort of tripped up. So I'm hanging low, and just sort of waiting for the wave to come push me and the wave to reform, right? And so I stay low, try and get this other turn in. But the reality is I'm not able to generate enough speed to even make it up the wave. All right, so that's the conclusion of today's episode. For me, the things to take away. Number one is efficiency. You can see sort of my body positioning. I'm putting a lot of effort into it, but I'm not efficient. So try and have effortless power, not just a powerful effort. Two, on the snapback, snapping back on the high. So initiating my turn on the high part of the wave and then snapping back on the high part of the wave. This will conserve potential energy and allow me to set up my next bottom and top turn. And then three, something I noticed from watching this video and from just surfing a few more days, I'm going to get some more volume on my board. It'd be really helpful to have just a bit more volume, be able to glide a bit more on these waves. This board that I was riding, to be honest, it was a bit waterlogged. I've been using it forever, and it's just sort of a board I stuck with. I got it on my first trip to Indonesia, and I used it essentially for a year of surfing. And the board is really designed to just go straight and fast. And so I think if I had a board that was a little bit chubbier, a little bit more forgiving, it would allow me to sort of understand feel these concepts a bit better. I hope that helped you guys. I hope that was a good comparison, a relatable comparison. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and like it. It goes a long way in helping my channel. And additionally, I've created a community of surfers looking to improve their skills. You can join that at the link below. I'm going to be putting a lot of material into that community. It's going to include dryland workouts, nutrition, things to eat, and then also topics like fear management and how to select a surfboard. So if you're new to surfing, or if you're beginner, intermediate level, you want to connect with other people learning, it's completely free to join. You guys can join at the link in the bio, and thanks for watching.